Hello again, it's Fringale, which is French for raging hunger, which I have every day. Anyway, this is my amateur cooking show, my second show. So I'm making, I had some of that dried rub left over from the meat yesterday, so I'm going to put it on the chicken and stick it in the oven. The oven is preheating at 350 degrees. I'm going to score the chicken and pour the dry rub on that, and then stick it in the oven for 45 minutes. They're boneless, skinless chicken breast. And then I'm gonna cheat with the what's it called, stuffing. But I have raisins already out, the butter. I got fresh apple here that I'm gonna chop up. I'm only allowed 15-minute videos to be made, so I'm gonna be pausing between me chopping stuff, but I'll let you know what's going on within the time that I'm doing things. Okay, I'm gonna start chopping the apple. I forgot to mention you gotta put onion in the water also. So I just seasoned the water with sage and a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Here's a chopped apple, but you gotta hurry because it's already oxidizing, which means the oxygen in the air is browning the apple. So put that in the water. Here's my raisins. That's going in the pot. They take a while to soften, but the apple takes longer. You can smell the sage in the water. Then cut out the dry part of the butter. You don't want that in your water or in the food. Cut a spat of butter, which is, this is a tablespoon size. Put that in the water. And I'm going to show you how to make canned gravy taste like homemade gravy. Okay, in a pot about this size, I think it's about a 4 quart or 6 quart, probably a 4 quart. What you do is, again, cut a pat of butter. Again, tablespoon size. Put that on the burner to melt down. For soups, bowls of soup. Not for a big pot or anything, but I use it anyway. And you stir in I'm using turkey gravy. But I'll take you step by step what I do. So I just put the 2 cans of turkey gravy in the pot. It's already bubbling. I'm going to put some parsley in it. Some thyme. Not too much because it'll come out salty tasting. And some black pepper. Just when I measure. And a cup of cold water. And you stir it. Come out somewhat lumpy, kind of like homemade gravy does come out when you don't really know how to make it. I do know how to make it from scratch. I just don't have, turkey or obviously other spare chickens to have made the broth homemade. So gotta cook corners sometimes. It's easier that way. In a way, I'm gonna have the cornbread got crumbs here, bread crumbs in there. Well, not complete crumbs, lumps. And then stir that down. remove it off the burner, turn off the gravy. Those are done. Now I'll start on the chicken. Okay, got the chicken on the board here. And what you do is pat it dry on both sides. And I cannot stress enough that whenever you're handling chicken, you always got to sanitize the area that you are using and any utensils and whatnot. You always sanitize everything. Here's the chicken breast. That's one. Here's the other one. Turn it onto the smooth side up, which you're going to see on both sides. Let me wash my hands now. First, the chicken. This is what it looks like on both sides. Looks like a mess, but you cut it one way like this, then you turn around and do it the opposite on both sides. And I learned that from my loving father, who's now gone, and I miss him like crazy, as do my brothers and my sister and my niece and nephew. So now I'm gonna dedicate this show to my dad, because he's the one that actually had me watching Julia Child and the Galloping Gourmet in the early 70s. And I got into, that's what got me into cooking, was watching them two chefs. And their food was very good. And at the age of 6, I learned how to make deviled eggs from Julia Child, and they've been a big hit in my family ever since. Okay, now I'm gonna season it with the dry rub that I had from yesterday with the clean hand. And it's already got salt and pepper and garlic and all that in there, if you remember the recipe from yesterday's show. Put as much as you want, or a little matter of taste. Pat it in with a gloved hand so it gets in the grooves of the chicken. Flip it over. Do the same thing. And we're also having cranberry, but of course by can. And again, I usually make things from scratch, but at the end of the month, kind of low on money. I don't mind admitting that. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed, and you shouldn't be either. And again, pat that into the chicken, put this away and put it away later. Not too much longer later, but this is what the chicken looks like with the color change, because the seasoning for the chilies and the herbs and stuff that are in there. Okay, I'm gonna put them in the pan. I stick them in the oven for, like I said, 45 minutes. I use cooking spray on my pan, and I'm using wax paper, or you can use parchment paper or foil, whatever you desire. Now with your tongue, get the chicken, don't touch it. Put it in the pan. What they look like in the pan, stick it in the oven, like I said, for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Now I'm going to be sanitizing everything. I'll be back after a while. Our chicken's pretty much done. I just checked it. Let's turn off the oven. What it looks like when it's cooked. Let it sit for a while. We'll be right back. Here's the finished product. Homemade gravy, almost homemade stuffing, the cranberry sauce, and the chicken, and my glass of Gatorade because I am getting over a cold. So anyway, this show is dedicated to my dad. Dad, I miss you like crazy. Rest in peace. I miss you, and I love you every day since you've been gone. To you, Dad.